The quad track's not been running for 2 or 3 weeks. I turned the battery isolator off last week, but I just hope that the radio hasn't flattened the battery, because the radio used to have a habit of staying on. So I'm going to put the batteries back on and we'll see if it starts. Looks like someone's broke the mirror last time as well, so let's see. We've got lights. Oh, perfect. Just hear that funny noise as it scavenges for its oil. Gonna move it anyway up there, out the way a bit more. Kind of abandoned in the back. We're on our way over there to see whether the bit we patched up's growing. James wanted to bring the iPad because he wanted to take some pictures. And Clara's the big 2 tomorrow. Looks good from here, the field, doesn't it? And then that bit we patched up late on, that's now green as well, which is good. We'll see what we did with the rake over there in a minute. It's rubbish, yeah. Oh, you found rubbish? Yeah, I think it was 2 weeks ago when we sown this, but the crows have been eating it, haven't they?
Yeah.
You see where they pulled it out the floor?
Rubbish! Rubbish!
Yeah, there's rubbish, yeah. There's a few bits, but I think the crows have landed on it, James.
Oh.
Because it's such a small piece. You see, they've eaten it, look. It's not rooted very deep, has it? Might be a bit more comes, but otherwise, we should have put more on, shouldn't we?
This. I can't see it.
There. Yeah. It looks like we're going to have a bare patch all year. Unless we come and put more on and hope a bit more grows. But, yeah.
And then they can't get them?
No, the pigeons. Oh, can you hear the geese?
Yeah.
I don't know where they are, I can hear them. Oh, there they are. So pause that and count them. That's today's quiz question. There's a lot there, isn't there? Quick, get a picture of the geese. There's more. If you pause that, you can count them as well. Looks well, that barley, doesn't it? It rained yesterday, or the day before. This was left open, so it's full of water. But isn't it weird how it's just rusted the one socket, not the rest. So I don't know why an 8mm socket might be made different to a 10 or a 6, but how bizarre. Yeah, I'll leave it open to dry out a bit more before I shut it. I got this I've had about 3 or 4 of these over the years, but you've got a bit of everything in them. You've got masonry bits, wood bits, drill, normal steel bits, different sockets, going a bit bigger, and all the different longer bits. So it's handy really. If you go somewhere, you just take the drill or the impact drive and you've got everything with it. It's nothing worse than rooting for the right one, but they're not that dear. I think they're about 20 quid off Amazon with loads of spare bits as well. But be warned, the 8mm bits look like they can rust. Got to do something as well actually when it starts to get a bit colder. Go and put check everything for antifreeze. One of these drums on here, it's got antifreeze in it, so we'll go around and check everything's okay. Stuff like the 1455 and the MB track, stuff that we don't actually use that often. Morgan's been busy building something for someone and fencing and stuff, but as soon as he can, could do with getting them wheels painted orange, get them back on, and then start to put this back together. There's some bits as well round in the old like a summer house thing that we had for when we had the motorhomes. It's like an orange bit for the front of the radiator itself, and then all the orange will be done. Bolt that back on, and then bring the cab in here then and start on the white and bits and bobs. But yeah, all this is well dry now. It's actually got quite a nice finish on it, but we did get that really good paint, didn't we? And then it'll be finished. I don't know what to do with it then though. But that is a David Brown 1690 if you've not been watching. It's now been in bits for around 3 years. What do we do up next? 1455 doesn't need it. The Massey 1200 or the MB track. In fact, I'll go and show you. We'll look at the condition of them. Before I do that, this is the cab off the 1690. It's got a bit of rust on the bottom of the door, and the mudguards have got a little bit on the corners. Nothing major. Roof just wants a bit of straightening where it's been getting lifted by the strap. It won't take long to get it looking right. You can tell me Dad's back from his holidays. The chip in here has been rammed right up to the point where it's rigid and not wanting to flow through the floor, so I'm just going to comb it back a little bit. Otherwise the boiler will be going off this afternoon. It's better to have a bit less in so it doesn't get compacted and jam at the far end. It slides it underneath that wall. If it gets too heavy and compacted, it just ends up like a Weetabix and it won't drop. Just like gets stuck somehow. This gate my mum and dad's has dropped and the gudgeon's a bit solid. So I wonder if I could put a bit of pressure against it and bend the post up, and then that'll make it higher. Then I'll bend that one in and then it'll lock properly rather than having to be tied shut with this. Might have a go in a second with this Merlot. All the mustard's completely finished flowering now, especially now it's getting cold. The Celia is still flowering. It's nice to see. This is the field that's got wheat stitched underneath it, but no sign of it coming up yet. The grass weed though, which we thought we didn't have the other week. We are on headland though. Come back in another week or two and see what it's doing. Right, I'm just going to try and push this post slightly with the bucket. See if I can get a little bit of a bend to it, just to hold the gate up a bit, and then we'll try it. It's a bit higher, but not quite enough. So give it a little bit of a tweak more. That's well high enough now, but when I back up and the weight comes off, still a little bit low, so I'll just go a little bit more. Right, let's try that now. The gate's swinging open on its own accord, so at least it's not catching the floor. It's going to be right now. Yeah, perfect. Just need to tweak this one in a bit now. Got the gate right. I just need to do the shut-in post, but I'm just going to take this bucket out of the way. Danny next door has just come and borrowed the GYS torch to heat a bolt up somewhere, but he doesn't want to damage what's around it, so he can just touch it on and warm it up. So he's just picked that up now. So I'll drop this bucket and go and straighten the shut-in post. Weather's awful now. I'm going to try and hook that behind there, and I'll just boom in slightly and it should just bend it so it's the right gap. Just go past the point. That looks about right, I hope. I'll try it. Maybe gone a bit too far. Oh no, it's not, it's just bent over. So pull it this way a little bit. A little bit. Bit of a wobble. I'll try that now. That's it, but it's probably only just got it. Probably need to go back a little inch. Better. Perfect. Even pull it tight into that so it doesn't blow in the wind. It's been annoying me, that gate, for ages, but I don't know why I've never bothered to do it. I suppose it's because just open it, go for it, come back. But yeah, I don't know why I decided to do it in the rain as well. I'm gonna try and fill in some of these potholes if I can, because it's got pretty bad now the wet weather's come in. Just trying to get a bit of loose. I don't really think it needs more planings, it just needs them redistributing. It's marginally better now. I've got sort of all the slop off the top and the deepest bits filled in. Now I'll go and get some fresh planings to top the top up. Might not look it on the camera because there's a bit of surface water, but at least there's no potholes now. But the yard's sort of sunk here, and then can't get to these grids because the grids have ended up high. The sooner we get it concreted, the better. The guy that came and looked at it, he's not been answering his phone, but he did text me the other day saying if we still need it doing. I was like, yeah. So I might try ringing him again now. I got easily distracted then, messing with that gate and thinking, oh, I need to sort these potholes out. Anyway, let's go and have a look at this Massey and this MB track. Starting to look like a barn find. Again, though, like I say, it's all there. It's been painted with red oxide, which makes it look worse. The wheels are really rusty, but that's fine because we can shot blast them and sort them, or just maybe put new ones on. I think Tom Lamb has actually got this laser thing, if you watch today's video of his, that you just like point at things and it just takes the rust off. That popped in the heat one summer. It does drive, it does start and drive. The steering house got a bit funny, so I need to try and work out what that is. But I don't think that'll take much doing up at all because everything on it's flat. If I had the money, I'd send it to Massey Dave, but I haven't. So it's be nice to get it back to how it should have been, because it's only made up the road in Manchester. Right, let's go and have a look at the MB track round here. There's all sorts of junk here. Prototype tyre. Yeah, this doesn't need any work. I might take it up to Wellbrook actually and put it in the barn up there, and it's keeps it dry. And then the MB track again. That's all there, bar one side panel. One's over there behind the digger. If we put a side panel back on it, and then I have to get one for this side because someone's, when they've changed the engine, they've put the compressor sticking out of a truck. So it needs a power bulge doing in the bonnet. If you put the bonnet side panel on, sort the doors, you can buy steps and mud guards. It won't be that big a job. But it's just whether we do this one next or we do the Massey. It'd be nice if we could get an ag college up for a bit of a competition. One does one does the other. And I'll provide the parts and whatever, and they do the labour, and then have a competition in which turns out the best at the end. So if anyone's at college and wants to get the teachers involved and revved up for it, give me a shout. But the 1455 is just totally genuine, so I don't think that needs restoring. Just needs a polish every now and again. But yeah, I need to put them inside really. They shouldn't be living outside. Done the birthdays quite early today. Anyway, Corey is 14 and he's just on with his second round of chemo and it seems to be going well. He's back at school, so well done to him. Happy 14th birthday, Corey. And also Liam Webb, born the day before Clara. He is 2. Yeah, I've done the birthdays early today because there's a few people come round later, including Liam himself, and mum and dad and grandparents who I've not seen for a while. So short video, just a little bit of tidying up around the yard today, nothing major. It's very, very bad weather. This storm is obviously here. The Real Country File is out now. Go and check it out. And yeah, I'll see you tomorrow when we're back farming again. Bye for now.